1. The power of giving. Most people don't get this. True confidence isn't about what you take. It's about what you give. For some men, there's a strange, almost intoxicating power in making their partner feel good. Not because they're expecting something in return, but because the act of giving is the reward. Think of it like crafting a masterpiece. The payoff? Watching her smile, her body language, her trust. That's the real trophy, not your ego. Stoicism teaches us to control desire, not kill it. But what if giving becomes the ultimate form of control? When you stop chasing validation and start becoming it, everything changes. 2. The secret sauce, emotional bond. Here's the thing nobody talks about: emotional intimacy. It's not just about the act, it's about being vulnerable, closeness, eye contact, knowing someone so deeply that the physical walls come crashing down. Yeah, it's scary. Vulnerability always is. But for the Stoic man, facing fears isn't a choice. It's a duty. Letting go of ego to embrace her completely. That's where trust and connection are born. 3. Curiosity kills comfort. Let's be honest, curiosity drives the boldest moves. For some men, exploring her reactions, her preferences, her rhythm, isn't just physical. It's an art. You approach it like a scientist. Observe, listen, adjust. Every move she makes is a clue. Every breath she takes is feedback. You're not there to rush the process. You're there to study, to connect, to discover. And when you do, that's when things get real. The power flip. Here's where it gets spicy. For some, oral sex is a power play, but not in the way you might think. It's about submission, giving control over to her and saying, "This moment is yours." That takes real courage. For others, it's about mastery, knowing you have the power to bring her to the edge and back like you're conducting a symphony. Either way, it's a dance between strength and vulnerability. And when done with respect, it's pure magic. 5. Breaking free from insecurities. This one's heavy. Most men carry baggage into the bedroom. Am I doing it right? Does she like it? Is this enough? Society screws us over, teaching us to chase perfection instead of presence. Here's the truth. Perfection is a trap. What she wants isn't flawless technique. It's you, being real, being there. Stoicism reminds us, don't focus on things outside your control. Focus on what you can control, showing up with effort, care, and an open mind. That's what makes the difference. 6. Taboos or chains. Let's get raw again. Why are men still afraid of oral sex? Because of stigma. Because of outdated beliefs about dominance, control, or shame. But real intimacy doesn't care about taboos. It's about acceptance, loving every part of your partner, physically, emotionally, and yes, sexually. When you reject these stigmas, you're not just freeing yourself. You're showing her she's fully accepted too, and that's power. 7. Talk or walk. Here's the underrated hack: communication. Real talk. If you can't openly discuss what she likes, what she needs, and how she feels, you've already lost. Ask questions. Watch her body language. Experiment together. Intimacy isn't about ticking boxes. It's about exploration. When you're open and honest, the pressure fades. And what's left? Magic. 8. The giver's high. This one's for the real ones. Giving without expecting anything in return. The Stoics called it virtue. Today we just call it love. When you focus 100% on her, when her joy becomes your mission, it's not just her who wins. That connection? It strengthens you too. Relationships thrive when they're built on care and trust, not ego or games. Bonus: the warrior's vulnerability. Here's something most men won't admit. Showing vulnerability makes you stronger. Stoicism isn't about being cold. It's about being in control. And guess what? Letting your guard down, focusing entirely on her needs. That's real control. That's courage. Final thoughts. Be the man who dares. At the end of the day, relationships aren't built on grand gestures. They're built on small, consistent acts of care, curiosity, and vulnerability. Be the man who dares to step out of his comfort zone. Be the man who prioritizes connection over ego, who chooses intimacy over fear. If you're ready to go deeper, not just in your relationships, but in understanding yourself, hit that subscribe button and drop a comment below. Let's start a conversation that challenges outdated norms and celebrates true connection. Remember, real men aren't afraid to love boldly. Let's break the cycle and redefine what it means to show up for the people we care about. See you in the next video.